I'm 14 years old. I'm play for Orange County Soccer Club.
Yeah. I'm ready to play now. Put me in the game now. I came here to prove it. I'm ready to do it. I can't be afraid now.
3 Glasgow Rangers Academy players are heading to Orange County on loan.
I'm stuck in a cage and I'm ready to break out. Real loud, my time. None of you people can tell me to stop.
Well, I think I could be the best player in the world.
Hi everyone. I can tell you I won't be the best player in the world ever. And that's why I'm here doing some shoddy broadcast work. I don't even think I could be the best broadcaster in the world because that is Mike Watts. But Mike Watts is not here for the eUSL Championship. Instead, it's just me. And there's not even Alan because he's decided he's too cool for us. But who is here? Mr. DJ Ray Samora himself. Ray, how is it going? How confident are you of a result today?
Not very confident with the fact that I'm playing against a team towards the top of the table in the eUSL Western Conference. But as we saw a couple weeks ago against Jeremiah Ramos, anything is possible for a potential result here. So that'll be the hopes for today.
Anything is possible. Indeed. Of course, standard 3-5-2. Ray using Al Hilal. No changes there. His opponent, Evan Warwick, third place, represents forward Madison in the eUSL, and he'll be using our club partner Rangers. So that's exciting. I'm excited for this. I hope something good happens. Hello to everyone watching. Hope you're having a lovely Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning, depending on where in the world you are at this moment. I'm not sure what Ray's doing at the moment. Okay, he's just getting rid of it so you can't see my face. You are all welcome for that one. You can thank Ray for that one. And here we are, back in Saudi Arabia. Al Hilal in white will get us started in this match. It has been quite the season for Ray thus far. Maybe performing a little bit under what we expected after watching him play Allen, but of course it's also probably worth noting Allen's currently second bottom in the league. We'll see an early chance here for Al Hilal. The cutback is intercepted. Giovinco with a shot. And McGregor just able to punch that one wide. While we take a break, we will take a quick look at the eUSL Xbox standings. Ray's opponent today, Evan Warwick, 19 games played, 13 wins, 2 losses, 4 draws, 104 goals scored. His goal difference is 76 at this point in the season. He's on 43 points. And look at that, McGregor doing an excellent job to make sure that that goal difference remains at 76. Giovinco now whips in the cross. And the header from Gomis, again, just parried wide by McGregor. Goalkeeper having quite the day thus far. Did well. Ray is unlucky not to have a goal. Ray currently in 10th place, 18 matches played, 10 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw. His goal difference is a paltry 3 goals. And he's on 31 points. Cross whipped in. This time, Giannis Hagi gets his head to it and clears it out to Kent. And here comes Alfredo Morelos. Back to Kent. Kent is broken free. He's got one man in the box. He crosses it. And Jones hits the post. Referee has deemed that there was a foul somewhere in that build-up despite the shot being taken. So we have a Rangers penalty, and the Rangers penalty is calmly put away by Tavernier. 7 minutes gone. This one is Rangers 1, Al Hilal 0. Some good work here from Al Hilal and across from the box. Tavernier has a positive impact on the game here in these opening 10 minutes. pretty big clearance there, and of course putting away the penalty. But Rangers look the better side. Joe Aribo with a very, very good pass to the middle of the park, but it is intercepted. Take a look. Rangers just holding possession. Giannis Hagi still lays it off to Glenn Camara. Jones here with a chance. This one goes out. Curiously, maybe not the best touch from him. Doesn't matter. Goes on anyway. The Romanian, the last straggler of the Rangers attack to head back. Almayouf clears it upfield, looking for Giovinco. Carlos Eduardo gets onto the second ball. And currently just kind of back and forth. Here's Gomis with a chance. He's got one man in the box. He looks to cut it back. And it is intercepted by the Croatian Nikola Katic. And here come Rangers through Morelos. He looks for a through pass over. Alborec gets in the way of that one. And chance nullified. It's an open match so far. Ray might be conceding. I think he's a little bit unlucky with that one. We'll get a replay of that one during halftime to see whether or not that's really deserving of a penalty. But since then, not much between the two sides and not much of an attack for either side, despite some good positive movements. Might be one of those games where it's that final third where it's nothing's coming off. But here comes Carrillo down the right flank. He'll look to cross. He crosses well, and goodness me, Carlos Eduardo meets it with his head, puts it in the bottom corner. It's 1-1 Al Hilal in the 22nd minute. Carlos Eduardo making a wonderful connection to that cross. Ray is certainly thrilled with that one. Well played. And, a bit of poor defending from Tavernier there. I think he could have done a little bit better. The captain will be disappointed. Rangers get us restarted here, and just a hair over 20 minutes left to play in the first half. If you want more Rangers content, Thursday, Orange County SC in real life will be playing against Phoenix Rising FC at 6 p.m. You want to watch the first episode of a documentary? Before that, detailing Orange County SC and Rangers FC, you can find that one on ESPN2. And if you don't have ESPN2, you can find it on ESPN FC's YouTube channel for 48 hours afterwards. So that would be from Thursday night at 5:30 to Saturday night at 5:30 Pacific time. Goodness me, Morelos dispossessed by an inch perfect tackle. That certainly saved a goal, as anyone would take Morelos over Almayouf. But here is Carrillo with a chance on the other side. He looks to cleverly cut it back, but it is intercepted. Rangers doing an excellent job thus far preventing that cutback. Speaks really, really well to Evan Warwick's ability to kind of nullify the classic FIFA move there. Sharani with another really good tackle. Morelos has beat his man. Morelos, powerful shot off the top of the bar. And Jordan Jones, the Northern Irishman, just unable to get a clean header in. Goodness me, he should have done better. He had the entire goal in front of him, but under some pressure, just heads wide. So we get restarted through Almayouf. Rangers definitely look more likely to score here. Morelos, he's free from his man. Almayouf gets his hands to it. And then a curious attempt at a clearance here, but corner taken quickly. Salem gets his head to it. Out for another Rangers corner. Perisic swings that one in, but it is cleared out. Tavernier, Morelos, And he puts his shot just. Oh, excuse me. Took a deflection. Goes just wide for another Rangers corner. This corner whips in. Looks like Gomis gets his head to it this time. Prevents Goldson. Goldson gets it. Their misplaced pass. Joe Aribo. And it looks like Rangers will just try and move around the Al Hilal defense. Morelos with a good idea over to Kent. Just a little bit behind the midfielder. And Salem will gather to move things away. Glenn Kamara with an interception in midfield. That's what he's known for. And Morelos puts one in the top right corner. That's what he's known for. And does a beautiful FIFA celebration. It is 2-1 Rangers after 39 minutes here. You know, I figured Rangers were the more likely team to score, and that's what they have done here. We'll look to see if Ray can get one back before halftime. 5 minutes to go before the halftime break. Certainly give him a lot more confidence heading into the second half. Poor defending lets Jordan Jones come up that right flank. He cuts it in to Giannis Hagi. Morelos from the top of the box. His shot off the shins of Sharani. And then Kent takes his shot, but the forward sends it well wide of the post. Not bad. Yeah, you see him there. Excuse me, that was a little bit closer. That was a little bit unfair to the Englishman. But Al Mayouf will get us restarted. Rangers here with an attack. Maybe time for one more attack for either side here before the halftime whistle blows. But Glenn Kamara doing a wonderful job in central midfield, picking up loose balls. Giannis Hagi, he looks for Morelos, but it's intercepted. And we are in to first half stoppage time. And these 3 minutes are brought to you by Broken Timbers Brewing Company of Anaheim, California, as Jordan Jones, the Northern Irishman, finds the back of the net this time. Rangers did a great job with that attack. Didn't even get my ad read done. Anyway, Broken Timbers Brewing Company. You can find their stuff at 2910 East La Palma Avenue, Anaheim, California. But for now, Ray will be looking for at least 2 goals. But going up against the man in third place, I don't think he could be too disappointed there. 3 shots for Ray, 1 on target. 3 on target. 1 of those was a goal, and then you see 11 shots for Rangers. Ray, are you decently pleased with that first half? And what's got to change in the second half?
That late goal that I conceded really hurt my chances here in the second half. It's going to take a lot more now for me to try and get back and at least get a result from this. I'm hoping I can do that, switching things up, bringing in an extra attacker for Cadeau, who's more of a defensive-minded midfielder. So I'm hoping that'll make a big difference for me in the second half.
Beautiful. You see it there. He's even answering my questions. Omar Carbon coming on. And we'll see. He's had a quiet season for Ray in the eUSL. Only a handful of appearances, and I think only 1 or 2 goals. But anything is possible seems to be the motto for Ray's eUSL season. Seems to be the motto for getting assists, as Morelos just misses with his curling left-footed effort. See there, 6 shots for, I believe he's Colombian. Sure he is. And only 1 for his compatriot there, and that would be the one that found the back of the net. So certainly actually finding something in the final third. A chance here maybe for Al Hilal. Carbon just slow dribbling around and lets Tavernier come over and dispossess him. Al Mayouf, his clearance only goes far as Jones. Cuellar, first time I've said his name tonight. He makes a good interception but gives the ball up to Morelos. The shot disappointed, and goodness me, Al Mayouf. A complete disaster for the Al Hilal defense, capped off by an abysmal attempt at a save by Al Mayouf. And this one's now for 1 Rangers after 50 minutes. You just see there are too many men back for Al Hilal to really try and get through that Rangers defense. Hyun Soo with a good stop. And now a bit of possession for Al Hilal. Creo dispossessed out there on the far side of the pitch. Rangers now with possession. Camera gives up a rare interception. Finn. And then Carlos Eduardo, he broke through the Rangers defense. He took the shot on. And you see there, didn't miss by much. Certainly seen worse options. Certainly seen worse shots even in this match. Glenn Camera. Ryan Kent makes a great interception. Giannis Hagi to Morelos. Morelos looks to play in Hagi, but unfortunately it is intercepted by Hyun Soo. Giovinco here. He's got 2 men on. He beats Kacic. He tries to lay it off to... I don't understand. Well, I'm dumbfounded. Al Hilal have won the ball back, and they've got 2 men in the box, and the cross comes in, and Giovinco, Omar Carbon, on the volley, finds the back of the net. There might yet be a match of this one. Just under 30 minutes left to play. 4-2 in favor of Rangers, but Al Hilal are back in this one. You see that. Does well to keep it down. Rebound into the top of the net, and the vault over the keeper. Not a bad run of play. You know, I was just doubting Al Hilal's ability to really get back into this one after a poor decision from Sebastian Giovinco, but Omar Carbon makes a wonderful, wonderful finish. And all credit really should go there to Creo. He did well to break from his man out on the far side of the pitch and get a beautiful, perfect cross in. I believe we'll see a substitute here for Al Hilal. Probably another attacking-minded player coming on. If you are curious, in some eUSL news, may or may not be an Xbox situation in the future. As might just be PlayStation only, but there is some interest from some fans to keep it going on the Xbox side of things. So Ray still looking for that 8th place spot that will get him into the eUSL Premiership. I don't know. Giovinco the shot. Giovinco's off. Just off the offside trap working for Rangers. But for the first time in 4 or 5 games, a good bit of play from Giovinco. Did well to break through the defense. Did well to take that ball on, take a touch, turn, and fire into the bottom left-hand corner at the near post. Fortunately, just a bit offside. Rangers nearly capitalizing after the restart. But now Giovinco out on the right flank with a chance here. Gomis plays in Carbon. But Goldson makes an excellent tackle. Here comes Morelos. He's a little bit isolated at the moment, just looking for that pass. And he's unable to get it. On camera. To, I believe. Oh, and the shot. Not far off at all. Just about a foot over the bar. You'd think the Romanian would do a little bit better, but he's still young. And he did well just to get to that point. Ryan Kent under some heavy pressure from Creo. And he's able to find Arfield. Carlos Eduardo now sprays this one out to the right flank. Back into the middle of Cuellar, just the second or third touch of the game. 75 minutes gone now. Ray still needs 2 goals to get something out of this one. But Rangers look up to the task to see this one out. Cuellar to Eduardo. To someone I've never seen playing before for Al Hilal. Now let's see, Sharani, he's got space out on the left flank. He cuts in, he finds Gomis. Gomis turns, shoots, and McGregor gets over to it. That was a wonderful save, and even better yet, goalkeeper managed to hold on to that one. Well done by the Scot. Carrillo to Gomis, still 4 men in between. Ref says play on after Gomis was fouled. But Al Hilal unable to do anything with it. Just a wasteful pass, gives it up. Cuellar does well to intercept the pass. Giovinco to Gomis. Gomis. Giovinco. Goodness me. Alan McGregor makes another wonderful save. His defense really let him down there. Giovinco probably could have done better with the shot, all things considered, but McGregor did extremely well to get across to the near post and send that one out for a corner. Nawaf will send this corner in deep. Barisic gets his head to it. Carlos Eduardo, his shot charged down. And Camara finds Scott Arfield. The Canadian looks to his right, finds Ojo. Here we come. Sharani does well to track back there. I will give him a lot of credit for that one. Rangers with another chance. Hagi nearly on the end of that one. Carbon playing some intense defense, playing almost as a right back at the moment. Cuellar just with a heavy touch under some pressure sends that one out for Rangers throw-in. 5 minutes left, still 4-2. Not super impressive. And, you know, if you feel like being disappointed again tonight, you could always listen to the Orange and Black Soccer Cast. We'll be going live at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, just as we always do. Ray would like me to tell you Pacific Daylight Time. And Giovinco maybe would just like to get his head on that one a little bit better. Instead, sends that one over the bar. We will be over the moon if you happen to join us tonight for the podcast. We have a special guest in Aaron Cervantes joining us for the last episode as we head back in to the USL as Orange County begin Group B play soon. Giovinco maybe with a chance. Kacic definitely bowls him over there. The Italian kind of pinched between 2 center backs who are probably at least a foot taller than him. But no call is given. 2 minutes of added time here. We are well into them. Again, presented to you by Broken Timbers Brewing Company in Anaheim, California. They've got some good stuff. Ray had some good stuff, but it ultimately was not enough to get him through this match, and it will end Rangers 4, Al Hilal 2, as Evan Warwick picks up 3 more points. Evan Warwick now on 46 points. He'll move into second place over Jeremiah Ramos, and Ray will remain on 31 points after 19 matches played, just in 10th place. We've seen worse showings from you, Ray. We've seen worse showings from you against much easier opposition, but ultimately nothing to show for this match. What went wrong for you in that second half? And, does help to... There you go.
I think the second half actually was better than the first half, but I dug myself into deep of a hole there to try and come back. Got some pretty good shots on target. Their goalkeeper just kept them out, whereas opposed, my goalkeeper couldn't keep some of those shots out. There was a couple that, it wasn't just his fault. My defense wasn't the greatest. My opponent had me a little bit all over the place, but I'm okay with the result just because of how many decent opportunities I had and maybe should have equalized at some point, or at least got within 1 goal at some point.
Well, there's always next week. Are we going to see a tactical change for you? You've been with the 3-5-2 for a while now, and you really only had good results for it for the first 2 or 3 matches. It's been a little bit disappointing since. Are you going to switch it up? Are you going to switch teams? Do we even see you maybe play as Rangers?
Ooh. Maybe I should just do that, huh? In honor of the documentary series that's coming out. Maybe I flip it up and I go to Rangers to finish the season out and hopefully somehow qualify for the Premier eUSL. If not,
Yeah, I
Championship's fine.
was curious about that during the game call. Wasn't sure what to call it. eUSL Premiership, eUSL Premier, eUSL Prem. The
I don't think
Prem?
there's an official. I don't think there's an official name for it, but I know an announcement made by the person that runs the league, or at least has been managing the league. I guess I'll say that he won't be managing the Xbox side of things next season. So now it's up in the air on Xbox actually playing next season. But I know my opponent today and a few others of us have already discussed potentially seeing what we can do to keep this thing going. There's enough of us in this league that are enjoying it, that are enjoying the competition, the camaraderie, and all that comes with this. So nothing official yet, but hopefully this will continue on. And again, Premier or Championship, either way, it'll be fun.
I wish you the best of luck. I'll be here announcing away, giving you far, far too much stake for an effort.
For some horrible decisions out there. I felt there was a little bit of a lag again today. I'm not trying to make excuses, but there was a few times for someone that relies on playing defense, when there's any kind of lag, it makes it very difficult to play good defense. So there was a few times where my players were outrunning the opponent, and I think it had to do with a little bit of a lag there. But it's the result. That's the way the online FIFA works.
Beautiful. You don't have weather problems. You just have internet problems. If we can recommend one final thing for you to check out tonight before we head on over to the podcast, it would be Soccer for Hope. It is a wonderful charity. It does a lot of great, founded by Orange County Soccer Club GM Oliver Weiss. They don't have a gala this year because there is a global pandemic, if you've somehow just noticed, but they still could use your help. So you can find them at soccerforhope.org. Otherwise, if you want to hear more from us, again, podcast tonight, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, because Ray is very particular about that and his daylight savings. Whatever. You can see us there on YouTube, on Periscope, on Twitter, on Facebook. Am I forgetting anything? On Twitch. Wherever you'd like.
Our website,
OCSEpodcast.com. For Alan, who is absent, he is A_Underwood48 on the Twitter machines. For DJ Ray Samora over there. And for myself here on Twitter. This will do it for eUSL Match Week 16, 19. Doesn't matter. This will do it for the eUSL Championship coverage this week and week. It's only Tuesday. I got weekend on the brain. Hope you do too. Have a wonderful week. Talk to you soon. Oh yeah. Bye.